Good morning, ma'am. Myself Bindu. I am from third year CSE A section. Today I am here to tell about the common regression algorithms in simple linear algorithm and multiple linear algorithm. You can see the step-by-step process about it in machine learning essentials. Introduction. In recursion algorithms or statistical methods used to model and analyze the relationship between a dependent variable or one or more independent variables. In this recursion algorithm, it is a static method, statistical method. So model is used to analyze the relationship. It should be analyze the relationship of the data and variable, and it depends on one dependent variable to another independent variable. It will be dependent. So this is widely is used to predict the modeling and forecasting and trending analysis across over the industries. It should be all uses. This recursion will be uses for this modeling and forecasting and trending analysis industries. All they will be used. So this presentation will be focused on two main types. So it is very important in this trending industries. So in this simple recursion and the multiple recursion, we have two common types. So you can see. So common recursion algorithm, simple recursion and multiple recursion. Master the foundation of the techniques for predicting continuous outcomes in a machine learning. What is the recursion in machine learning? It predicts the continuous values recursion forecasting numerical outcomes based on the input variables and historical patterns. So in modern relationships, it is established mathematical connections between the predictors and the target variables, and linear foundation means linear regression serves as the cornerstone, assuming straight line and relationship between variables. So all these are types of used for the recursion in machine learning. So predicts the continuous values. Should be predict as example numerical values of forecast. So input and historical patterns it should be the predicts. And in a relationship, it can be mathematical connections and it has a mathematical connection between the predictors and target variable. And this is the linear foundation means it should be assume the straight line of a relationship between two variables. Between the variables, it should be find a straight line of it. We can see the simple linear means the basics. This is a foundation technique models with the relationship between one independent variable x and another dependent variable. So we can see the two types of variables. One is independent and one is independent. First, independent and dependent. So independent means x variable and dependent means y variable. In this linear equation, phi equals to beta naught plus beta 1 x plus e, and it has a beta interrupt y value when x is equals to 0, and beta 1 is a slope that can change the y parameter and change in x. So he means error term it randomly random noise. So it is find to the best fit the line that minimize the prediction errors. It is the best way to find out the and or find out or minimize the prediction errors. Visualizing the simple error means simple linear regression, scatter plot and a best fit line. So data points plotted showing the relationship between the two variables. It will be show the two variables of by using scatter points of data points using the relationship using it shows the two variables. Best fit line means straight line that minimizes the distance to all the points showing the trend. So positive correlation means is x increases, y is trends to the increases proportionality. If x will be increases and automatically y also it will be increases. For example, real time we are predicting the exam score based on the hours of the studied. Generally leads to the higher scores. If you, for example, we can do the one student is studying very well and is studying hours spend and so many time to spend the study, so they can he can score higher score in the studies or any exams. So for example, if students cannot study proper of time management, so they cannot the students cannot store the higher marks in the examinations. So multiple recursion means extending the tool. So it is the mean of extending the model and model expands the concept to the model relationship between one dependent variable to multiple independent variable. In simple, we can see that one independent and one dependent. Here we can see the multiple of independence. Only one dependent variable we have, so it is known as a multiple linear recursion. This is the extended equation of phi equals to beta 1 plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 and plus so on, beta xp plus beta p plus xp plus e. This is a powerful framework all controlling for the effects and several factors stimulatously make it the essential for the real world complex examples. So why we can use the linear recursion means real world applications to predict the house prices based on the size, location, age, and emittance stimulators. See, control variables means understand each predicted influences while accounting for the other factors' effects. Improve accuracy means increase the prediction and prediction to relevant variable and reduce the bias. Assumes behind the linear recursion model, so linearity, independence, and homoscalability, normality. So linearity means this relationship between predicts and outcome variable is a linear, and non-linear patterns required a transformation or different models. Independence, observations are independent for each other time series or a cluster. Data may be violence, and this assumes assumption. Homeostatic means constant variance of the errors across all the predictors, values, and patterns in the reusability indicates and voltations. Error terms are normally distributed, especially important for the hypothesis testing and confidence intervals. So applications used in this real estimate to predict the house prices based on the futures like size, location, and age, and applied in economics to analyze the impact of the various factors on GDP growth. Utilizing this environmental science for the modeling pollution levels influenced by multiple sources. So in this two common types of recursion means simple and multiplication. You have the real time complexities. It will be take to the solve applications of the ML. So it is very useful, and we can see this real time estimate predict if we can take the any house prices. It's based on this size, location, and age, and how many age to build that house, so that when all the checks it will be real time examples. So we can see, and this for example we can take applied economics to analyze the impact of various, so we can apply in economics, so we can analyze the GDP growth factors and what is the improvements of that economics, what are the uses of the it, so we can know about all it. Again, we can utilize the environment science. We can take the environment science for modeling pollution levels influenced by multiple sources. In environment science, we can choose the modeling pollution. If we have model pollution levels, we can check the water pollution, air pollution, and so like that we can search the such type of pollutions we can search and influence it by using multiple sources. We can nowadays so many AI tools or mission by using AI tools we can find out very lot of information about it, environment and economics, or any time real time examples we can find out by using the real time by using AI tools. So it sometimes it is very useful to the students further know about the knowledge of social media. So by this we can apply real-time applications for in this recursion. How are the coefficients estimated? The least square methods. This is technique minimizes the sum of the square reducers and differences between the actual and predicted values. So for multiple reduction regression, matrix algebra efficiency finds coefficient estimates using the formula beta rule equals to x power x into t of my power of my whole power minus 1 x into y. So each beta confidences represents the expected change in y per meter per unit change in that predicted, holding all other predicts in constant. Evaluating model performance, reducible sum of squares RSS, measure total error magnitude, lower RSS indicated better fit and to training data. Odd square means it is proportional of the variances explained by the model ranges from 0 to 1 within higher values indicating better exploratory power. So p-values means test statistical significances of each predictor values below 0.05 typically indicated meaningful and relationships. Visible diagonalities means a plot reduces to check the assumption and the patterns and suggest model problems. Summary and the takeaway of two types of simple and versus multiple. Simple recursion models can one predict the relationship with the multiple recursion handles many variables simultaneously. Powerful foundation means both techniques are essential tools for the understanding and predicting the continuous outcomes across the countless applications. Build block means mastering these foundations, methods, layers, and groundwork to advanced recursion techniques like polynomial reads and Lasco recursion means ready to apply this recursion real-time data and drive deeper into practical implementation, model diagnostics, and advanced techniques. So, thank you for giving this beautiful opportunity.